best part about these, especially over the inflatables, they're so easy to assemble that we don't hesitate. In the past with the inflatable, if we're only going to be camping for 1 or 2 days, we won't inflate it because it's just a pain in the butt. Here, we just unfold them and they're there, so we go kayak.
We're Rich and Robin,
and these are our midlife adventures.
living in and out of our midlife van.
Rich, so we've had these ORUs for almost 3 years.
Yes, I think it's, getting pretty close to 3 years. At first, it took a little bit of figuring out how to assemble them, but they're actually super easy. I think shortly after we got them, you timed me unpacking them, and it took 90 seconds to go from the packed version to assembled version like this. I think over almost 3 years, we probably kayaked maybe 50 times. I'd say maybe 50 sailings, paddlings, I guess, not a sailings, 50 paddlings. And we probably unfolded them maybe, I'd say 15.
20 maybe,
times,
at least 20. Because sometimes we only went once when we unfolded them.
So one of the questions we get asked a lot, and honestly I also had the concern when we're looking into them, is how many folds can it actually take or withstand before they actually start to tear. The specification based off ORU is 10,000 cycles, so I don't think we'll ever exceed that.
I don't think we'll get that many.
No, but they've been good. We've tried to be careful with them, but also at the same point we're just enjoying them, so it's not like we're treating them like they're really fragile. So we try not to scrape too much, but we haven't had any leaks. We haven't had any concerns except for a couple buckles. So they hold together by these black straps with buckles, and I think between the two kayaks we've maybe had to replace like 3 buckles.
And for free.
But yeah, you contact ORU, you email them, and you tell them what you need, and they send it free. You don't have to even pay for shipping or anything. So I think the warranty's a year, but even outside of that, they sent the buckles and straps to us for free. Even to a point where they actually sent me like an extra set so we can have while traveling, just in case we need it.
So Rich, what did not come with the ORUs that we provided?
We bought these Lake ORUs when they were still in Kickstarter for them, and they only had the one version of them. And the one version had this seat, this cushion, but didn't have the footrest, so that was an option when we ordered it, so we definitely did that. I think that was like maybe $25 option, and it's definitely worthwhile to have. And then it didn't come with a paddle, and didn't come with this bag that we have here. So Robin, the other thing that our Lake did not come with was a skeg. So probably I would say maybe the first year, or maybe the first like 10.
The first time we took it out, I think, trip, we know.
Yeah, I think we had a couple trips before we realized that we needed some kind of steer stabilization. And so it is such a flat bottom, so when you're paddling, especially if you're paddling hard, it just seems like it's wanting to just spin all the way around. So just adding this simple skeg has made a huge difference.
And how did you attach them?
So I actually attached it with Velcro. It's like the heavy duty Velcro. That's not the cotton material. It's like just plastic little balls. And then also made it so we can slide the skeg off this little housing here. So it just goes
and
like
then
this.
What's this yellow thing?
So the yellow thing is a leash in case it becomes detached from the Velcro. Then we don't lose it, because guess what? The first one I put on there, it got scraped off. I didn't notice, got back to camp or shore, and it was gone. So now we have a little
I think that was right here where we're at today.
You are absolutely correct.
Where you just did it again, but thankfully it didn't fall off.
So, but now ORU sells their own skeg. So it's, I don't think they have it as an available option. There's 2 different Lakes models. There's the Lake and then maybe the Lake Plus. And so the Lake Plus does come with the foot what do you call it?
Footrest?
Footrest. And the seat, it has a different cushion too. And then I think the skeg might be optional. But you can see, let's get a close-up over here.
What?
So you can see there's some banged up a little bit over on here.
I think mine's got a couple dents in it.
Yeah, and I think that's just when we fold up, and probably it's attributed to what stuff we put inside. So I think sometimes something gets caught in between. Sometimes these little straps can get caught in between when you're folding it up, but it hasn't affected anything with these kayaks. These have worked out really well.
We've had these for almost 3 years, and we've probably made the money back that we spent on these had we rented them every time we've kayaked.
And the best part about these, especially over the inflatables, they're so easy to assemble that we don't hesitate to, in the past with the inflatable, if we're only going to be camping for 1 or 2 days, we won't inflate it because it's just a pain in the butt. Here, we just unfold them and they're there, so we go kayak. So I think on this trip, we're on our 6th kayak in what, a little over a week, maybe. Yeah, so
10 days. I think we've kayaked 6 times.
yeah, so, and it's because it's so convenient.
And what's that around your waist there, sir?
This is nice, and these are our life jackets. So hopefully you never have to use them. We don't go into real violent waters. But these, all you do is you pull while it's still on your waist. It punctures a CO2 cartridge that inflates the life jacket. You put it over your head and you should be able to weather the storm. And then what's also nice too is these come in a little bag, and then when we fold up everything, the footrest, the little bag that we had from Amazon, the paddle, and the life jacket all fit inside. So whenever we do take these, either at home, throw them in the car, or put in the van, we know we have everything we need to paddle.
Another question we get about the ORU kayaks, Rich, is how much weight one of these individual lakes hold?
Just a little bit more than me. I think 250 is what the spec is. And I'm not there yet.
You better not get there.
But I'm not at 250. And so I think when I'm floating, it's probably still not fully covering up the ORU here. And so it still gives plenty of protection. If there's a boat that goes by, Robin and I will usually turn into that wake that comes off that to be able to face it, as where in the past maybe we had some water kind of go over the side, so we kind of learned from that. So
what do you carry for that?
Yeah, so if just in case it does take on excessive water, it's always going to have a little bit of water just from the paddle and then when you're from your feet. But then this was just an Amazon purchase just to be able to, if it does take on water, then hopefully we can be able to expel that water out and without having to take the need of getting out of the boat and tipping it over. Because if once we bought these, I put them in our pool at home, went into the deep section, I tipped to the side to get water in it and trying to see if I can get the water out. I didn't even have the pump yet, but then I would jump, climb out of the kayak, try to tread water, lift it over my head, get the water out, but trying to get back in, just more water got in. So these are these are the lake model for a reason, just to have on calm, smooth water.
But still on calm, smooth water like lakes, boats can go by really fast, jet skis, which make the wakes, which always head first, but we had that just in case.
A cheap insurance policy. It's an umbrella. And hopefully we never have to use it.
And the life jackets. And Rich, this is not a lake that we are on. This is Bahia Conception, which is a bay down here in Baja California, Mexico. Yeah. And we kayak here all the time when it's
love it here.
calm.
When it's smooth, yeah. Well, there's been times where we've been out and then the weather's turned a little bit and we got some excessive wind and some big waves.
We had to work our way back, but we were able to do it, hitting those wakes head on, those waves. So when we hit those big waves at one time, they were probably 2 to 3 foot.
Yeah.
And we just hugged the shore and fought through it and made our way back.
These have definitely served the purpose for us. They pack up really nice. We're able to put them in the garage underneath the bed in the van, and it's just so nice to be able to have something where we can go out and enjoy the area, you know, more than just sitting at our beautiful beach area. What do you think, Robin?
Recommend 10 out of 10.
Oh, for sure. 10 out of 10. I think if we were more into kayaking, we'd probably have a little more advanced model. And of course that goes up with cost and it goes up with complexity, but we're
out here for a relaxing paddle.
So
we're just relaxing, enjoying the views, the waters, the birds.
For a $500 each investment, how long they've been lasting for us, and how easy they are to pack, these are definitely a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend the ORU Kayak Lake model.
Check out some of our other videos where we kayak around Bahia Conception here in Baja California, Mexico.
Yes.
Also, check out our playlist of all the places we've kayaked in our ORU kayak.
Adios, amigos.